Welcome everyone to the oh my god, I almost said the Everything Show. Woo! Super City. I'm sorry. Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 557. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
We are now in the blooper podcast.
Yeah.
Get ready for mayhem.
Yes, it's on like Donkey Kong, baby. All right, Gloria, what's up?
Hey, just sit here relaxing.
What's up, James?
Wobbly wobbly, timely wimely. All I'm gonna say. What's up?
Right.
Oh,
What's up, Jacob?
Hello.
What's up, Jack?
Hey.
Okay, so I do apologize to subscribers and viewers because sometimes things get us a little bit angry, just a little bit, and then we start. Basically, the letter of the day is the F. It was crazy. The last cast was crazy. It probably had the world record of F words used in the Real Whovians cast. And you know what? It just goes basically.
I
Okay.
can attest to that because I watched it.
Okay. I'm going to rehash what I said before. And basically, what I'm saying is that he always wanted Jenna Lee's Coleman to stop. In fact, he even signed her before Matt Smith. Alright? So when she was gonna leave and Sarah's there, he's like, oh no. And he resigned her, he threw everything in the garbage. I'm gonna throw all the scripts in the garbage because I want Jenna Lee's Coleman. Alright, so anyway, yeah. That's basically what he did. It was all
We apologize for that breakdown Joe just had.
yeah.
I understood about half of it.
It was all about Jenna Louise Coleman. When Matt Smith had to resign, did they stop and say, hey, I have all these unanswered questions. I need Matt to be there for them. Maybe we should give him a raise and stay. No, that's not what happened. He's like, oh my God, is Jenna leaving? I know she only did Series 7, but no, we can't have that. So he signed her for Series 8. He signed her for the whole thing. She did a little bit here, and he signed her. And it was like when Matt Smith, they gave him this little rinky-dink raise. We talked about it years ago. And he's like, no, I'm not staying. And it's like, all right. They didn't even care. Okay? And now she's about to leave, right? She basically was leaving. Right? At the end of Death in Heaven, she was leaving. And then, when she was on the tour and everything, supposedly Peter Capaldi convinced her to come back for Christmas. Right? So she did. Okay, so she was going to leave, but then she came back for Christmas. But then, while they're doing it through, okay, and they're trying to get her to stay, she says, you know what? She's reading the thing, I really don't want to leave. And then Moffat says, okay, he took Series 9 scripts and threw them in the garbage. He announced that they were all done, and he threw them in the garbage. Right? So now, he comes out...
throw them in the garbage?
Yeah. First of all, just think about this for 1 minute, okay? You just threw the whole series scripts in the garbage. How much time do you have to rewrite them in less time now? Okay. Let's get a little worried now. Right. I'm going to start off with Chris, right? What if we could... got an echo. Mute, Albert.
Wait, what are we?
Hold on. I had to mute you, Albert. I'm sorry. I'm going to go in order. I'm going to go with you last, okay? But I'm going to go with Chris. Chris, what if we have a hodgepodge season? I mean, how much good could he make these scripts in less amount of time? He spent the whole months and months and months doing this. What are we going to have?
Well, I don't really know because we haven't seen anything for season 9 yet. I don't think anybody should panic. I don't think that anybody should be up in arms about what we hear. Because, the thing is, we're not there. we're not in the writer's room. We're not in
Okay.
Moffat's head. So I
Oh,
really
okay,
wouldn't say, yeah, I really wouldn't say that it's anything to worry about just yet. But to tell you the truth, I'm excited to see what season 9 has because of those set
Right.
pictures that we've seen with Missy and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't think that maybe it's going to suffer all that much. The only way we'll be able to know is when I say 2 or 3 episodes in. And if things don't start to pick up, then it's a result of rewriting on the dime. But I'm not gonna go into this with like this is gonna suck. He had to
Right, I'm
rewrite
not
everything.
either, but I'm just worried.
Yeah.
It's okay to worry.
It's always good to be, I like to say optimistically cautious,
Right.
but in my opinion, because I mean, I know I'm not a professional writer, but when I have written things and I'm kind of back against the wall and I have a deadline to hit, I do some pretty good work under pressure.
Me
So
too.
Moffat being a professional writer, I think he can probably amplify that by 100. So
Right.
I don't know. We gotta wait and see. That's just my opinion, though. If someone has evidence that it's gonna be bad, then hopefully they get it out to us before the season starts.
Yeah. All right, Gloria.
He basically said how I'm feeling about it too. I don't want to get all up in arms about it, and I'm not gonna start counting the chicks before they hatch, so to speak.
Right.
We know it might turn out to be a great season, so it's a wait and see kind of thing. And I'm actually kind of wanting to kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the pressure, the deadline, maybe gave him the push he needed to kind of get a awesome story, plots and stuff out,
Right.
and stuff, and wanting to do the characters justice, like Claire's back for it instead of not being there and stuff. Maybe he's like happy about it and all that. So I'm actually hopeful.
Okay. Uh, James.
Well, Stephen Moffat's bad about leaving plot holes, like doing like a whole arc in the whole story for the season. As long as he explain a little bit, he needs to explain a little bit stuff instead of leaving stuff hung out there in the wind and start doing all that lady writing. Writing he been doing a lot lately though. And if you're gonna have a deadline, you need to get some scripts back out the trash and revise something if you need to change something instead of have to rewrite all that entire thing again. Just revise some
Right.
stuff. It'll save him a whole lot of time.
Yeah. Okay, Jacob.
I don't know yet. Wait until I probably would say wait until Series 9 comes out to see what it
Right.
would be like. Because I'm not really quite sure yet, so wait
Okay.
until it comes.
Okay. Jack. Jack.
Well, I'm just completely up in arms against this. People are saying, wait to. Yeah.
What's up? Okay. All right, Albert. You wanna go? And then we'll get back to Jack.
Okay. What is this about?
This is Whovians.
Yeah, I know that, but is this about the whole, how Moffat said that Capaldi will be a much lighter Doctor in Series 9?
Well, yeah. We're right now. The question was about the scripts. Have you been listening? We were talking about Vignetti threw the scripts out. Is there a chance that the scripts are not as good and stuff like that?
Oh, I'm not worried at all. It's gonna be great regardless.
Jack, you
And,
back? Oh, sorry. Get it out.
I think that, the whole thing with the two-parters is kind of a sign that, originally I could see that they weren't gonna do that with the whole two-parters and everything. That was a sign of the rewrite, them having two-parters in a row, and
Right.
possibly more.
Okay.
But, I'm not really worried about the rest.
Okay. That's cool. Jack.
Hey,
Hey.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
People are saying, oh, wait until series 9 and stuff. Well, you know what? I've been waiting too long. I've been waiting 5 years, and still every season for me of Moffat
Well, like you don't
Moffat
explain
says,
it.
because you know what? I'm really done with Moffat because series 8, while it was better than his last 3, it was still mediocre at best. I mean, it was just what he's saying about Capaldi is pissing me off. It's really pissing me off because like blah, you saved Doctor Who and now you're slagging him off and you're saying he's not the Doctor I wanted him to be. Moffat, just piss off. It's your fault. Just for God's sake, I'm sick of him and his lies. He lies to everybody. He says this and that, and just get off the show. Go
He
and write some more
lies to
Tintin.
himself.
Yeah,
Lies to himself. He looks in the mirror. He says, "I'm the greatest showrunner for Doctor Who ever. I am the greatest writer for Doctor Who ever. All the women love me. Everybody loves me." He talks to himself. He lies to himself. Let me tell you something. A guy should not have a perm. I'm just saying. It doesn't work. Get a different hairstyle. All right?
Joe,
Yeah.
and the whole Whovian cast, this is what Stephen Moffat wants. This is how I feel from my heart. He wants an amalgamation of Matt Smith and David Tennant as your Doctor. You got the serious part and you got the comedian part. That's what he wants. And Peter Capaldi is not bringing it.
He wants to see. Yeah, Peter Capaldi's like, I'm sure Peter Capaldi looked at the scripts. He's like, oh, trees talk to us, and they help us. And now we're gonna have.
And listen, nothing happens.
The funny thing was, it's like, and I said it before. I says, you go from in the forest in the night, right, where you have like squirrels walking around and bunnies, and everybody's like, ah, it's all happy.
Alice in Wonderland.
I said alligators are petting kittens. Everybody loves each other. And then the next episode is it's like Elmo from Sesame Street goes around the corner and gets bit by a walker from The Walking Dead. It gets like really crazy. It's like, what the hell is that?
I think he was on some kind of drug.
And then Santa Claus comes, hey. I'm like, what? What is this? Can you tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing, Stephen Moffat?
I mean, he heard us say some of the ones that wanted a darker episodes and stuff. He heard that and said, I'm going to give you dark. I'm going to give you dark, more dark than you.
Gloria, you got to listen to the one-liners we had in the last hysterical. Half the stuff me and Connor said, I started cracking up when I rewatched that stuff. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel?
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
All right, bro. Yeah, I can hear you. Bro. Listen, got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
All right, Stephen Moffat is coming out and saying that his Doctor this year is going to be funny and super duper and happy and, all completely different. No more dark. There's no dark. It's going to be so, like, I can't see so bright. Like, okay? Is that the way he needs to be, Peter Capaldi? He's, like, so freaking, like, funny. It's like, what?
I don't know. Could be good.
No more dark. He don't want dark. You like dark. You were Mr. Dark.
Yeah.
You are into darkness, okay? He don't want that. He don't want into darkness. He wants super bright lighters and happy, funny stuff. Is that what you want?
It could be good. It depends on how they do it. It depends on how they do it,
Hold on, so what? He want to go back to like the 7th incarnation of the Doctor? Really?
Let's read the article. Let me get the article, or somewhat of the article. Okay, so in the 484th Doctor Who magazine out Thursday, there's an interview with Stephen Moffat. Moffat says, we're not bringing the Doctor back exactly the same as we left him at all. I think that was already evident at Christmas. He left some burden of being a superhero of the universe behind. So Peter magnifies anything that is dark. So I'm pushing him. I'm writing him quite funny this year. I'm pushing him the other way. He adds, he's also got a Scottish gloom about him. If you gave him a Matt Smith script, it would come out very, very differently. I think it was great fun to do for a year, but no, that's not how we're going to play him the rest of it. Um, there is an extension of the article that I don't have with me, but I'll read what he says about the two-parters. He says, we're changing the rhythm of the show quite a bit. For a long while, 45-minute stories were the backbone of Doctor Who. They felt new and fresh and different. It just started to feel to me that as a member of the audience, you were getting too acquainted with the rhythm of it. You sort of were thinking, well, now it's about time for the music to come up. Writing the first two-parter that I had done in years, Dark Water, Death in Heaven, I thought, I'm liking this. This feels more unpredictable because you don't know how far you're going to go through the story. The rule I've got is that you won't be absolutely certain whether a show is going to be a two-parter or not. And sometimes something that looks like it's going to be a single isn't a single. I think it's a nice thing not having the feeling of it's 5 minutes until the end of Doctor Who, so he's bound to start running now. He adds, with each of the new two-parters we're doing, there's a substantial difference between the two halves. So he is just, he can't. I mean, I don't know. What do you have to say, Chris?
I gotta go.
Well, I mean, I like two-parters.
Right.
When the second part isn't Death in Heaven.
Yeah. James, you gotta go, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it like this. What is the object of Doctor Who? What does Doctor Who do? He helps people. If you start taking that away from the show, you primarily destroying the show. The Doctor is there to help you. So he can be a comedian, he can be serious, but the fact of the matter is, he's there to help.
Right.
That wouldn't need Stephen Moffat need to keep him back in his mind.
Yeah, it's true. Have a good day at work. A good night at work, bro.
Good night, guys.
Have a good
Take
one.
care, bro. Be good, man.
Good night, James.
See you, James.
Bye. Bye, James.
Bye.
So, okay, Chris.
Goodbye.
Well, no. What I was saying, is, I like two-parters when both parts are equally as good, or one, maybe the second part's a little bit better than the first part, or if the first part's just a little bit better than the second part, that's fine. To tell you the truth, I really don't think we're gonna see like Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi's version of Matt Smith or David Tennant. I think that even if they try to write him that way, he's the talented enough actor to manipulate what the humor in the script is written as into his own thing. And to tell you the truth, if Peter Capaldi is going to be the way like he was in the Christmas special, I'm okay with that, because that was one of my favorite episodes of, if you want to consider that part of Series 8. But, I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm fine with the way Peter
That's
Capaldi
Series
was
8,
on
as far as I'm concerned.
And if he's like that throughout all of Series 9, and if he's in Series 10, if he's like that, I'm okay with that, because that did not feel like Matt Smith to me. That did not feel like David Tennant to me. That felt like Peter Capaldi playing his own Doctor to me. And as far as the comments that he made in the first part of that article, I don't think those were very disparaging. I think he was just he was saying it, his own opinion of the show, and I didn't hear the rest of it, so I don't know yet. But as far as I'm concerned, that first part did not seem very negative to me. I just think that he said, yeah, we're going to do it a little bit differently, so you're not going to see the same thing. And, like what he was saying about Capaldi magnifying darkness, that's just the type of actor he is, you know what I'm saying? He's going to do that no matter what kind of script you give him, unless, it's Malcolm Tucker. But, yeah, I mean, I think that, again, nothing in that article that I've heard so far is making me say, oh no, Series 9 is doomed. I
Oh,
think
I
that
didn't
it's
say
still
that. I
going
didn't
to be
say
good.
that. I never said it was
Oh no, no,
due.
I'm not saying that you're
Yeah.
saying that. I'm just saying that there are probably fans out there who are like, uh-oh, it's going to be bad. And then, honestly, I was saying that about this season of The Walking Dead. I was like, this season's not going to be that good. And then I've been wrong 90% of the time. So,
Right.
I'm still really excited for Series 9. I can't wait for it to start, to tell you the truth.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yes, everyone okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I can't wait for this season. I'm really all for it. I don't really care how Capaldi does, as long as it's a good performance.
Okay. Gloria?
I'm just going to say this. Peter Capaldi is a great actor. No matter what script he's given, no matter what it is written on that script, he will perform it the way that he is known to perform it. He is a great actor. He'll do it justice. He'll do, make us proud.
Make
Right.
me proud. Who you are.
All right. Jacob?
I think Series 9 is going to be good this year. And what I'm hoping, I think it's, okay, this is just my opinion. I think it's time for, like, a Master spin-off, if you know what I mean. Like,
Right.
if they make the Master, like Missy, have her own show, that would be really, really cool to see, like, how, like, maybe, like, if Moffat or whichever writer makes Missy the Master, give her her own show and, like, get the Master, like, helping people or doing what the Master does best or whatever. That would be the coolest spin-off show ever, I reckon.
Well, I think the only person that's going to write for Missy is Moffat.
Can I add something to what he just said?
Yeah.
Remember you said, Joe, about the about that, or it was Connor and you both. You were talking about the footage that we got so far of, Misty with Clara and some of the stuff that was said, kind of very hard to hear a lot of the times when they said. You said something about that. She said, "Start to care," or "Start caring." And stuff.
Well, I think Connor said that the line that Clara said to her that she needs to start caring. I don't know though. That's not confirmed.
Yeah, if it goes that way and she starts to kind of be, better, starts to kind of get on the good side, basically, like he said, it would be kind of cool to actually see her. I keep wanting to say him do the same thing the Doctor does, but in her own show.
Right.
Like doing
See,
the same thing.
I don't know. I don't think that could ever work.
I know. I mean, either.
I'll tell you
agree.
why. I'll tell you why. You know what I'm gonna say, okay? Sure, Osgood.
Yeah.
She had the Cybermen throw the people out the friggin' plane.
Exactly.
Okay? She killed, like, tons of people, and she spit on the respect of all the people that lost a loved one and turned them into Cybermen, okay?
Yeah, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah. You're not going to root for someone that just, killed Osgood. I'm still pissed about the Osgood thing and the Danny Pink thing. So, like, that's, as much as we would love to have a Missy series, it would never work because people would be like, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Hate
Missy having her own episode would be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But as far as this is the thing. If Missy turns good, I would never buy that because of what you just said. And literally, that will be my main reason as well. If that happens on the show, I'm just gonna come on the next podcast and be like, she obliterated somebody, who was innocent.
Yeah.
Right.
She told her she was gonna do it, and then she did it. That person is not a good person at all.
So now you're gonna see the doctor hugging her and stuff, and like, hey, I'm no friggin' way.
Yeah.
No. That would be like Palpatine being like, "Oh, sorry, Luke. Let's go stop." the Empire.
No,
I'd be like, no.
no, Jedi's are cool. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
I'd be like, no, get it up out. No.
Yeah, no, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
just,
actually came up with another theory just then. What if? Just say what if the Doctor gave Missy the Master to the Paternoster gang to look after, like in captivity or whatever, and they kept her, the Paternoster gang kept her as like a prisoner or whatever to help out the
that would
Paternoster
never
gang.
happen either. That would never happen either. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
That would never happen
Okay.
either, and I'll tell you why. Okay? You know, when the Master was hungry, okay, he ate people. Okay? He ate people. He was hungry. He had people literally for lunch. He had his hoodie on. He was all like, cool like that. Um, no, like the doctor would not. The doctor would have in his head that Missy is going to kill Vastra. Jenny extracts somehow. Call the doctor for dinner, and when you see a big oversized baked potato on the table, you know it's Shrek. Okay?
Yeah.
All right? And then you have like Lynn or whatever, or lizard skin, that's Vastra in the other corner, and then Jenny's going to have an apple in her mouth. No, that's not going to. No. And then it will be like something out of Walking Dead and stuff with Terminus. But no, not going to happen. Okay? No, Missy is just pure concentrated evil. I mean, she shrunk. Well, I'm sorry, the Master shrunk down Tegan Jervanga's aunt into a doll size and snapped her neck. And she looked like a doll, like her neck like snapped. The tissue compression eliminator. Okay, he turned the Doctor old, right? And then basically, in case you didn't understand what was happening, the Doctor was pooping in his pants, okay? Because he had a water bowl or whatever, he had little grass there to do whatever. Yeah, that's how disgusting the Master is. That's how, like, diabolical the Master is, okay? He basically was like a racist, and he put Martha Jones' mother in like like servants, okay? I'm sorry, Gloria.
And I just want to add, and I can't believe that people actually think that there could be any kind of romantic relationship between them. Like, they got too much, like, bad blood between them.
Right.
Everything. I mean, yeah, they're friends and everything, but it's like, it's crazy. Or she's crazy.
He had a companion. He had a wife.
Yeah.
And then he basically made her, like, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay? So, like, no, man. You're not gonna see him become a superhero or superhero, whatever the hell you call it. Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna turn, or she's not gonna turn over the leaf. The Doctor will probably be paranoid constantly.
Actually, also, who would want it to happen? Because seriously, but he has to have his arch nemesis, the one that's actually the anti-Doctor.
Yes,
Right.
it can't always be the Daleks. It has to be something
Right.
else.
But
Yeah.
do you realize too, Gloria, that if Missy traveled with the Doctor or Clara, that when the Doctor wasn't looking, she would snap Clara's neck,
Yeah.
and then it's like, here you go. And don't tell me she wouldn't, because she would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cybermen would do a Macarena. I mean, come on. Just about. Come on. Crazy. Yeah, Jacob, I'm sorry.
What I reckon Series 9 would be pretty good, like, to see, like, what will happen in Series 9, and I don't really care, like, if they make the Doctor, like, happy, if you know what I mean, like what you said, Joe, like, if they're gonna be making the Doctor, like, good, like, in a happy way, though, but that was, if they do it good, like, if they write it good, then it would be good.
See, the thing is, Moffat even lies about what he's going to do anyway.
Yeah.
So he said that there was a love triangle with River Song and Clara insinuating that they were like lesbians. So they're like, what are you talking about? So it's like he lies to his team.
He didn't say that it was going to be, they were going to be lesbian. It's just that he said that it was going to be a way that, not the kind of way you
Oh,
expect.
all right. But didn't he insinuate that River was like bi or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he is bi. At least
She's
that's
not.
what
She's not bi. He said she's bi. She's not bi.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't think it really matters, even if
Yeah,
it's
not really.
that
It
true.
doesn't matter. No.
Doesn't matter. And then just like it doesn't matter with the whole Jack Harkness being,
Right.
Well, Jack's so far
Listen.
beyond bi, it's not even funny.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
everything. Like anything that has breath, anything that moves.
Listen. If he wants to stick that gun in the happy place, God bless him. That's all I know.
You know what I hope they do for Series 9, honestly? I want them to explain more about this whole why he regenerated and he remembers that face.
Yeah.
Like he remembers seeing
Donna,
that guy in Pompeii. I want to know what they're going, like where they're going
Yeah.
with that,
Donna would recognize it.
Thank you.
because they never went back to that in Series 8. They blew right by that after the first episode, and I think that was good. I
Explain it.
want to know why. I don't want to wait till Series 10. I want to know in Series 9 why did he do that?
I want to know too. I do.
Yeah.
He said he was going to reveal it, like it was going to be, revealed. But
You know what? Watch the Gallifrey be miniaturized on that thing that they worship in that corner in the friggin' because they survived Pompeii. Watch it be there, and that's why he took the face to bring him back there. Maybe.
I hope
I
they
think
don't
the
do
Target
something
shows his
stupid
face.
like. Yeah, I hope they don't do something stupid like, oh, Gallifrey has been taken over by the Daleks and stuff, and then it'd be like,
just
why?
right. Hey, Brian.
Hi.
Brian.
hi, Brad.
Hello.
What's with the sad entrance?
I don't know.
How you doing, Brian? How you doing? Ah! What happened to that entrance? No? No?
What's
Oh,
Here,
thank you. I
go.
feel like everything is right in the universe. Okay. So, Brian, you want the doctor to be like, don't worry, be happy, and like, no dark stuff at all in the episodes this year?
No.
No? What do you want?
I like Capaldi the way he is. With his
It's not gonna be. Moffat just said no, man.
Just turn him back into Malcolm Tucker.
Yeah.
I like the way that Capaldi's.
Daniel, I'm just gonna mute you a sec because we get feedback.
I like the way that Capaldi is.
Right. Well, he's not gonna be that way. Unfortunately, Jack. I mean, what do you think Moffat's really gonna do with Capaldi this year? Jack. No. Hello. Jacob.
Yep.
Do you think? Okay, so we know about the doctor. What about Clara? What is he going to do with Clara? Moffat.
I think he's gonna. I think probably kill off Clara in Series 9
Really?
at the end of Series 9. Yeah.
No.
That's my feeling. I think he's gonna kill off Clara in Series 9 instead of what he was going to do in Series 8, killing off Clara. I think he's going to do it in Series 9 instead. And
Yeah, kill Claire off. That's cool.
Well, he wasn't going to kill her off at the end of season 8. She was just going to leave. Like,
Right.
that ending of her walking away was going to be her ending, but then she came back on Christmas.
But she was going to die in the Christmas special.
Yeah, but then they changed their mind on
Yeah,
that.
because Jenna Lee's come and read this, and she's like, "Can I stay?" And it's like, "All right." Yeah.
Oh, she felt bad about the
I
end.
know. She didn't want to croak as an old woman.
I say give Clara a new boyfriend.
No, it doesn't work like that. The guy died. It's like,
Get him to come back. He can come out of that stupid freaking never sphere. He can. I don't care what anybody says.
I hope
agree.
Danny stays there. I hope
Really?
he's destined to stay there for the rest of eternity, honestly.
really? You don't like him?
I can't stand that character. I can't. I just can't.
That is
What
so
if
sad.
what if Missy pulls
I don't
Danny
want him to
Pink?
stay there for eternity. Like, I want, like, his soul to move on. But, like, that character, he annoyed me so much. I was hoping, like, a Dalek would just fall out of the sky and crush him. I was
But
just
that's
like, I
Marvel's
was so
fault.
dumb. Yeah, well,
That's
yeah,
Marvel.
but...
Even you
I'm-
know what annoyed
I'm-
me?
Huh.
I saw him. He looked like so uncomfortable in the Christmas special when he's like 9 feet tall and his legs like can't even like it's like he can't even sit on the couch right. And I'm like, what the hell is that? He looked like so like ridiculous.
I don't know. Danny's just so bland as a character to me. I don't know. He's bland and he says things and I'm just like, stop talking.
I know.
I have a feeling that Missy's gonna pull Danny Pink out of the Neversphere and just use Danny Pink to destroy Clara somehow.
Well, that's a
That's-
good thing. I mean,
Oh,
that's,
that would-
you know. No, I mean, get him here, man.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Osgood's in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But Missy said
And,
you could create
like,
new bodies.
Yeah. I
Missy
think
said
it
you could
can.
create new bodies.
Mhm.
So
River, new body, river, new body, river, new body, river, new body.
that's right, man.
Get her out of the computer.
I want to see like River slap Peter Capaldi's doctor,
Yeah.
and then he like tackles her to the ground or something. Then he's like, "What?" You know,
I've missed the slaps. I've never realized how much I've missed the slaps until Clara slapped him. I was like, oh man, I miss River.
he'll pick her up over his shoulder and throw her around.
And then also that I hate you in the caretaker. She's like, I hate you. And he's like, and as he's walking out the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
You know they're gonna bring her back because he mentioned her in the caretaker.
Yep.
He's like, she got mad at him, she kicked him out or something. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I like how Peter Capaldi's doctor goes, shut up, shut up, shut it, shut it, shut.
Shut it.
Yeah.
Shut it.
And he goes, it's stupid. What do you do? Stupid. Stupid.
I just want to see him yell at River and then just watch her do nothing and just be
Yeah,
like, I don't know what to say.
Should be in complete
Get that at
shock.
11.
Should be in complete shock.
No,
like,
no, I think it won't be like that with 12. I think that I'm starting to come to the terms. I think that he might be her doctor. So I think with 12 it might be different. The dynamic might be different.
I don't know.
But I want to see Clara's reaction, and I also want to see Missy's reaction to the interactions between River and the 12. It would be funny. And if Jack comes back, I want to see 12 punch.
I want to
You know
see
what'd
them
be
go.
great?
I want to see them go to an intergalactic, like Best Buy, and there's like all vortex manipulators lined up. Like, oh, that's what kind of Jack got his. That's where Missy got hers. That where Clara got hers. It's like, how many do they have now?
You want to know what would be great?
What?
Be like a Missy River confrontation.
Oh yeah, like
I
Joe said.
already wrote. I've been writing something. I already wrote that. In the thing.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
I want
Like
to see her
all of a
yank her
sudden,
hair.
all of a sudden, the finale, right? I would have it like stuff, and then you see like her get blasted by like some big gun or something like bolt, and she goes to the ground. She's not dead. It's like a stun gun. And then like River's
Yeah.
like, get away from my husband or something. But like, oh, yeah. Or
That's for all.
if Missy was hunted, if Missy was hunted throughout the universe, it was River going there. Because she saw him messing around. Right? That she saw she was about to do something with the 11th Doctor, so that's why she never encountered the 11th Doctor, because River was always on her, like after her.
Oh, that would be good. That's a good way to explain that.
Yeah. And she'd be like, who the hell are you? She'd be like shooting at her and stuff, and be like,
that Clara, that would also explain that the Clara echoes didn't have to be around 11 as much until near the end, because River was always there protecting him, being the one to help him and stuff. Like, that's the reason why that one echo that was in the library was standing there in the library on the little flash thingy, during the name of the Doctor, but she didn't have to die. So, I mean, because River did in the library, so it's like...
She didn't die in that episode. She went back into the library.
Yeah, she went... It looked like... I mean, I know, not River. I meant Clara didn't have to die. The Echo that was in the library didn't have to die. And she was wearing the same outfit she was wearing in the Asylum of Daleks, so it's like...
Yeah, I think Clara should always have to wear that red dress. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I agree.
That should be mandatory.
But yeah, when I can get into one of those classes, like
that should be mandatory.
Yeah. So.
It doesn't have to be red. It could be different colors. Just it has to be that dress.
I'm all for it.
Do you think River carries the handcuffs everywhere she goes?
Absolutely.
Yes. I've always wondered why she had
Absolutely.
to put her at the library. Like, almost as if she knew she'd need them.
Absolutely, always carries it. Absolutely.
Light them up, tie them up, or whatever.
She always carries
it. The Doctor has psychic paper and jelly babies. River has a gun and, handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Yeah. That's her thing.
Spoilers. She's like, why do you even have the handcuffs? And she's like, spoilers.
Right. For all you know, right, River could have been in the end of time because David Tennant was like unconscious, and the Master could have been there, and she could have been like shooting at the Master, like, get the apple.
Oh yeah.
No, and she could have caused her to regenerate to Missy or something, like, And then she kept running. Where was with this crazy biatch? It's like running from her.
Hello, sweetie.
Yeah.
I love that interior.
I would just love seeing like flashbacks and Missy like traumatized, like somebody's going after me, and then you see the flashback and you see the hair from behind of like River, right? And then you see it like she's getting closer, right? And then you hear like River's voice, and you see like a fist punch her in the face, like Missy, and she's like stop, and then she's like almost falling off a cliff. And then she jumps off a cliff and zaps away, and like, and I can't get away from her, crazy biatch, and they just,
Don't mess with my man, bitch. Boo, boo.
I want to see that, man. I want to see like River just go freaking total ape, because
kind of like she did with the Dalek, because the Dalek hurt the Doctor, and she was pissed.
There's some adventures we don't know about because the Dalek checked his data bank. And then went on the floor, like went right there.
Percy!
Yeah.
That would be great. Like, right there.
But, what would be great is if like Missy was the last life the Master had, and the Doctor's like, hey, what happened to your other lives? And then she's just like, well, and then you see a flashback of like these different Masters running away, and River's just got like a shotgun, and she's like running after him.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh gosh, you guys get me laughing.
Like he's like hanging off of a building, and she's just like, "Well, here we are again," and he's like, "No, don't do it."
The many deaths of what's his name from the South Park.
We said we thought that they were going to do that with Peter Capaldi with the Master. That they would have all these different Masters in every episode. Remember we were like creating these.
Yeah. Where he was going to be like Jack the Ripper and stuff.
Yeah. The Master. Yeah. None of that stuff ever happened, by the way, but yeah.
No.
But yeah, I would prefer. I I would have like Missy telling the doctor this crazy nut job woman, and he just don't know who it is. And then in the last episode,
And he holds up his hand and he's got his wedding band on and she's like, "What?"
With
no,
crazy.
She'll go to shoot her. She's like, "Step out of the way, doctor." He's like, "Honey." She's like, "Who's that?"
A crazy woman with space hair, and then he'd know.
Yeah.
Or she's she's about to shoot Missy, right? She's like, get away, doctor, right? And then he goes, "Honey." He's like, "She meant nothing to me." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I don't know who she is." Go take her. That'd be funny.
I just want you to know, she kissed me first.
Wait, and then Missy would turn like white. She kissed me. I had nothing to do with
And then
that.
Clara could be the one that can say, yes, she kissed him.
And
She was there.
And yeah, Clara would be like, and I just went to field to see if she had hearts. And I put the hands there and went in the wrong spot. I don't know what. That's it.
The funniest thing would be like change the bit with the gun and this is the funniest bit. What I gotta say. Say if River wants to shoot Missy, right, and then the doctor just hands Missy a banana and goes, here, have a banana first.
Well, the funny thing is, you know how scared he got with Missy? He turns purple when he sees River. He thinks he's in trouble. He runs and the TARDIS is on and takes him.
Oh, you know what would be great? Is if this time he looks at her and he goes, she goes, "Sorry, I'm late," and he looks at her and he goes, "What sort of time do you call this?" You switch it around.
Yeah, that would be funny because they always did. They "Hi, honey, I'm home," or "Hi, honey, I'm here," or "Sorry, I'm late, honey. The traffic was hell," and she's like, "What time do you call?"
And she's wearing a fez or something. That would be great.
No, she's wearing a fez and he knocks it off her head. Why are you wearing that ridiculous thing?
Oh man.
Gosh.
Cracking me up.
I can't wait for River. Bring her back. Bring her back with
she's
me.
never. She is never a dull moment. I'm telling you, every moment with her is really entertaining to watch.
She's hysterical. Literally.
And bring Jack back too to help River.
Yeah,
yes.
Throw him in there too, man.
Because I want to see the doctor have to want to punch Jack because Jack.
I could see River saying to him, "I want him to help him. I want him to help us." No, I don't want him here. Flip it out. Yeah. And then Jack would tell me, "Yeah, he threw me outside the TARDIS. I'm running around. He's mean to me, River." It'd be pretty funny.
And the TARDIS will be all kind of taking River's side with it because
well, the funny thing is the TARDIS sees them near her, and the TARDIS just thinks of itself. He's screw that. I'm not dealing with these people. I love that.
It's the alarm starts going off. It's
Yeah, because River's there.
It turns red like it did when it was in the Paradox machine.
Yeah.
What?
I've never seen this happen.
I would be used to River. It'd be Jack that would be freaking out over. It would be okay, Jack is wanting to come here or whatever because he's interacting with River and the doctor and stuff.
Yeah,
and the doctor's
if they get within 10 feet of each other, it starts going off. It's
And then the TARDIS is all flipping out because of Jack's here and all that. And River, I can imagine her petting the console like the doctor will sometimes, and talking to her, calming her down. Are you okay now? I like seeing her interact with the TARDIS.
She writes on all her whiteboards.
She takes with the chalkboards.
Yeah, hello, sweetie.
Yeah.
Or she'll wipe it down. What are you doing with chalkboard?
Joe, there was also another clue about River coming back.
What?
On the Dark Water, the book that had the key. It was the time traveler's wife.
Oh, did
One of the books
That's
that
funny.
pulled out of the off of the thing to get the key out, it was the time traveler's wife.
Oh, wow. That's funny. That's
Alex
terrible.
Kingston is actually going to be at the convention that I'm going to in May.
Oh,
I love her, man.
Yeah, same here.
She's awesome. She's awesome.
I'm actually getting a photo with Matt Smith and Karen Gillan. I was going to get a photo with Alex Kingston too, but I'm like, Matt Smith's like $90 and like Karen Gillan's like 60. So like I only have enough for two to get a photo of two, so I'm just getting a photo of Matt Smith and Karen Gillan.
yeah, you want the doctor and the companion.
How awesome would it be, Jacob, if you had Jenny, Strax, and Madame Baxter with Missy, with Clara, with River?
That would be awesome.
I could just picture Missy like putting down Baxter.
That'd be a good big.
And then when River goes to beat the crap out of her, then Baxter beats the crap out of her too.
And I'd say throw Donna in the mix with it too.
They like it all like a fist fight. Everything.
Donna, yeah. Add Donna into the mix, yeah.
I could see Missy holding her own too, like stop punching things, like not, like bite somebody's hair or something, like.
And I could hear Clara saying, "Okay, guys, come on, let's be friends. Let's get along. Let's play nice, children." Or something.
I think Kate Stewart's gonna punch her in the mouth. She sees her. I think. I definitely think Kate Stewart's gonna punch her in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the doctor starts singing, "Why can't we be friends?"
Yeah, she's gonna like want to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Osgood being, killed.
They gotta bring her back. I'm not happy with that at all. Such a like uncomfortable feeling.
I still want her to kind of be a companion, though.
Yeah.
Really sad that she.
Yeah, I'm not happy the way that went down at all. Danny Pink was stupid too. He's freaking a military officer. He knows like when the bomb's gonna drop and everything. He gets hit by a car. That's like stupid.
Yeah.
Why did Clara say that the way she did? I always thought like, oh, she's pregnant, but like.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. She just like could you imagine if someone called you up and like, I just want to tell you I love you like that? I'd been like, okay, what's wrong?
She said that for me is yours from now, now on yours. I'm never gonna say it to anyone else.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what's going on? Like what?
Maybe like he's not gonna have a normal birth. Like maybe it's gonna take like 24 months for that baby to pop out because of the time vortex and stuff.
Oh, great!
That thing could be chilling in there in 4 months.
Oh no, she's been time traveling in the TARDIS. It will be part-time or it will be like River.
No, that was not. Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
Well, at least it wasn't conceived on the TARDIS. It was just she's been traveling.
She'll have a daughter. Her daughter will have red hair. She'll name her Amy, and everyone will be like, ah!
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
They'll move next to like their next door neighbors. You'll see Williams on the frickin' like mailbox, and everyone will be like, oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Well, she'll get trapped in New York, and then like some like ballroom stuff, and she'll be like sitting at the table with them. He's like, "Wait, I recognize your voice. You helped us with this all."
Could you imagine like Clara's like, "Hey, can we go to New York?" And the doctor's like, "No, we can't go to New York." It's like, what? It's like it's a long story. It's a long, complicated, sad story.
And she's like, "What do you mean you can't? Nobody can tell you where to go." And then she's like.
She's asked the doctor twice already, who's Amy? Who's Amelia? Who's Amy? And he hasn't answered.
Well, he thinks Amelia and Amy are two different people.
Yeah.
So he don't know. I mean, she don't know.
Or Amy, she doesn't know. But yeah, Amelia.
The first face saw, he said Amelia, and then he said, "I wish Amy was here."
Yes. Times like this, I really miss Amy. He needs a sonic screwdriver that doesn't roll.
Yeah.
Or better yet, they get into a space battle, right?
Rivers.
And then all of a sudden, Roy Williams pops out with a Centurion outfit. He's like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, you didn't think we really died on that tombstone, right? No, you didn't think that. I'm like, oh my god.
He's like, it's a funny story. We met this really nice woman named Missy, and she gave us a ride.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
And when we asked her why, she was like, because I think it would be funny.
No, just I want to do something nice.
Yeah.
Something nice too.
And and the doctor's like, hey, Roy, where's Amy? He's like, oh, she's waiting in the car with her. And he's like, no!
With some other golf on, the car blow up. Yeah, we get silly sometimes, but only they did some of this stuff.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I actually still think Jack and Clara are related in some way, somehow.
Yeah, some people think that, yeah. Still.
Or somebody knocks on the TARDIS door and it's Captain Jack and he just takes off. And you don't appear ever. No, they just, hey, Daddy! He just takes, that's all you see of him. It was like 2 second thing.
Jack knocks on the door, he sees Clara, he's like, Mom!
Oh my god. Mom! Yeah. That'd be funny. Man. So now her great-great-grandson is a time traveler? Or she's not necessarily.
Yeah. He didn't necessarily say she was. He just gave it the little placeholder thingy.
Okay, I'm 85% sure Danny Pink's coming back.
Yeah.
I just said it.
Yeah.
I'm 5% Danny Pink might come back.
85% Gloria.
Yeah.
All because of 2 sentences that Moffat said, like last year. That made me say, oh, he's full of crap.
What did he say?
I say 7% now.
He says something like, oh, well, Danny could have had like a sister, and that's why that person looked like Danny Pink and everything, and they're like, but he's adopted, he's in like a so, and he's like, well, just wait and see. It's like, just wait and see, because he had some relative somewhere that.
Do you think we'll see the Clockwork droids again?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I like those. They really
Yeah.
like the coolest enemies.
You'll see them in the first episode, I think.
Okay.
Because why else did you bring these people?
The whole thing
Yeah.
with Danny Pink at the orphanage, at the children's home, he said his name was Pink at that point, so that's his birth name. But then it's like, was he never adopted out?
I don't know what the.
Because he kept the name Pink. Well, I mean, he changed his first name, of course, from Rupert to
You know what happened? Missy probably went back in time, and he's chilling with his parents, and she's like, this is for you, you little bastard. And she's like, kills his parents. It's like, go in the home now. And that's because of what you did ruined my plans. He'd be like,
or like Danny comes back somehow, and he's like, yeah, I had a Nana once. Her name was Missy, and everyone's like, oh.
Or after that, then she comes up again,
Yeah.
and Missy's in the sheet. She's like, ah, like scared.
or how he was all upset about killing that boy and everything, and all sad about had been someone who killed somebody. Well, I could imagine him coming back and saying, you know what? I was pretty upset for killing that boy. I felt terrible. I felt guilty. But you know what? Not anymore.
Think about that kid's parents for a second. Like, he's going to knock on their door, and they're going to be like, what the hell?
Well, think of Missy. How did she, what is she, watching, Danny Pink's life, like a soap opera? And waiting for the person to die to talk him out of time? What the hell was that? That's freaky.
I'm wondering whether or not, because she was going through the doctor's time stream, going through finding people like that. I wonder if could it be possible that she did that more people than just Danny and all that and Osgood and all them. Could
yeah.
he have gotten River out of the could she have gotten River out of the library already? Could she be in the Matrix? In the what do you call it? In the Neversphere?
I was
Or
under the impression that they were doing this like throughout all Matt Smith's era and stuff,
Right.
and like you were gonna see Amy and Rory's grave upturn, and they were gonna be Cybermen too.
Right, that's what I thought too.
Yeah,
What's
that
up,
would have been eerie.
What's up, Connor?
that'd
Hello.
be a way of making it to where River can come back to her body if she were in the Neversphere, and that's why she was able to be uploaded into the TARDIS's thing to be able to become a hologram on the name of the
Yeah.
Doctor.
Right. You know what I say? You know what I say? I say that the Doctor's going to wind up on Donna Noble's doorstep, but it's not going to be the Doctor. It's going to be the Meta-Crisis Doctor with Rose.
Uh,
And they're not
Oh,
going
that
to
would
know
be
it.
so cool.
And they're not going to know that she has no memories and stuff. So when she starts to, like, flip out, the Meta-Crisis absorbs all that regeneration energy and has regenerations.
Ah,
And just, like, he fixes her. And then she gets her memory back, and then she's pissed.
yeah,
So then she's like, then they have a TARDIS, because they have a chunk of TARDIS or whatever it is
yeah,
whatever. And then she's traveling around looking for her.
yeah.
Looking for her. She wants to smack him in the face. That's
that'd be
what
really complicated.
Yeah.
I actually, one creature I want to see come back in Doctor Who one day is the adipose. They were like the coolest creatures in Series 4.
I thought they were going to do something like that, like friggin' Clara, Queen of the Adipose or something, or whatever.
Well, everybody knows that when the adipose grow up, they all turn into absorbalos. That's.
Yeah.
Let's see the Candyman come back. Alright, man. Get a Halloween special with the Candyman.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
What's
that
up,
would be
Connor?
cool.
Connor, what was the rest of that article, bro? Could you get that article like you read it before?
I can't because it's in Doctor Who magazine.
Oh, it was, but rehash a little bit about some of the nasty stuff he said about Capaldi.
Oh, he basically said to Capaldi, he took him to one side and said, Peter, you're not the rude doctor. You're not the stern doctor. You're just the doctor that doesn't give a shit. He didn't say doesn't give a shit, but he said, that you're the one that you just doesn't care. Like,
Right.
and it's like, you can't have that, because if the doctor didn't care, then how is he the doctor? He doesn't care about what he says to people. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't care about people just altogether.
But didn't he say he didn't like his performance or something like that?
He said that, like, compared to how Matt and David deliver their lines, Peter's like a javelin and a gale force. Whereas, like, he said he kind of inferred that he much preferred David and Matt's way of delivering lines with a smile, a laugh or a smile. And it's like he's obviously. It felt to me, and I know it felt to Joe as well, like he was just disrespecting Peter's performance because.
Well, what is it with Doctor Who magazine? Because he went at it with Russell T Davies in the last issue of Doctor Who magazine. Like they went at it.
He's an editor on it, I think, Moffat, and he's just going after everyone all of a sudden.
I thought maybe he's just trying to get people to buy the book, so he's starting shit.
No,
Like,
he's probably just talking shit like he normally is.
I think
All of the stuff like this.
he just needs to shut up because he's pissing a lot of people off.
Oh, I have Doctor Who news, by the way. Well, it's not really Doctor Who news, but it is about a certain doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, David Tennant is getting fans to pay $100 for his autograph.
Okay.
I heard that. Yeah, it's not actually him. It's the convention's organizers.
Okay.
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they make money too from it, not just him. I mean, he'll probably get $50. They'll get the rest. Yeah. Stuff like that. So. All right. Anything else?
What have you been
Not really.
discussing?
What's that?
What have you been discussing?
Oh my God, we went everywhere, right, Chris?
Yeah.
We talking about River, Missy, fighting each other.
Everything.
Did you see the video that Michelle Gomez did for World Book Day?
No,
No.
You need to watch it. It is
she was a
seriously the
character.
funniest. It's the funniest thing I've seen in a
Oh
while.
God! All right, I'm gonna watch it.
It's
Send me
on
the
the
link.
Doctor Who website. It's like the first thing that comes up on the news.
All right, we'll watch it. Maybe we'll do another one. All right, thanks, guys. Take care. Bye for now.